sad to say, but you know I'm mad. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beak and feathers up.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Up it forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Then it's Ball. Then there's Boozer. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Stolen by Boozer. And a fast break now for the Hornets. With the floater, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Covered by Miller. The Hornets pull it in. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And facing an opponent that they really weren't expected to beat. I was really happy to see that they showed no intimidation at all.
As a player, think about it. How often did you look at what the odds makers said? All you did, and I did, and other guys did, was get between the lines and focus on playing the game. And that's what they did. They just went out there and got it done.
Williams with the ball. Randall a screen on Ball. And then Randall screws it in.
Power and mobility of Randall. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Ball from long range. And he's good on the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Here's Ball. The Mavericks making the shot. And it's Miller in the corner. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. For Dallas, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. From 20 feet out. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Randall's got his second basket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Ball, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. For 3, Mitchell, the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Ball kicks to Boozer. Miller surveying the floor. Second chance shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. For 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 4. For 3, Mitchell tries again. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. Time they met was in Charlotte.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Bridges outside. Miller kicks to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Randall against Miller. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 6. Boozer wide open. He fires. And again, the Hornets missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. On the Mavericks with some changes. Kamara is checked in. Moody subbed in for Mitchell. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Smith checked in for Ball.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
For 3, Smith gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Sinks the 15-footer. 7 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Mavericks making a switch here. Jones is checked in. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Smith outside. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Randle with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And Hayes kicks to Randle. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
The 3. Randle can't get that one to fall.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
It's pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Moody. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And it's Smith missing. Randle surveying the D. Good if it goes. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Dallas. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Williams is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Kamara in at the 4 spot. It's the lineup in the game for Dallas. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons, featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Smith. He's got 10. So on, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's the screen. Smith for 3. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Mavericks leading by 7. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night. last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Thames is checked in for Charlotte. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Ball, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Cranes the three-pointer. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them. And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 10. The three makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Hauser. And here's Smith. Ball with it. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now Ball. Following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. Now Williams. To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Boozer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. It's up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 15.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
Deep 2 from Ball. Charlotte no good that time either.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Boozer kicks to Ball. Teardrop shot. Boozer passes to Smith. Misses the 3. Dallas leading by 14. Outside Williams. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Bridges is checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Ball. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Thunder. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league. And thus far, They have not disappointed.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Smith outside. Over Hayes. The baseline jumper goes down. And that's 15 points for Smith.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Dallas moving the ball around. Hayes, no good. Hornets trail by 14, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
The Hornets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Simpson, no good. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. He's off on that one. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about All-Star voting.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, Shaq. That is just unnecessary. Who's to say I want to be on your team anyway?
Well, you called me ugly earlier. You called me ugly earlier.
I never called you that.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Mavericks leading by 12. On the court for Charlotte. Up it forward. It's Miller and Bridges. Then it's Ball. Then there's Boozer. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
To the inside.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Boozer dishes the ball. Miller outside. Screen by Boozer. Launches a three. Miller, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Boozer. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Ball no good. Dallas leading by 14. They set the pick. Down low. Stolen by Boozer. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Hornets trail by 14. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And they're also number 1 in distributing the basketball, a testament to their supreme unselfishness and the passing talent of their floor leaders.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Connects from three-point range. Ball's got 8 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at Dallas. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And when I look at Dallas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And so here is Dallas following the miss by Miles Bridges. Stolen by Boozer. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Randle. 12 points for him. Mitchell kicks to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets trail by 13. And here's Miller outside. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Here's Randle. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Shots good by Boozer.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Randle with a screen for Williams. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Bridges. Still without a basket.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hornets trail by 11. Inside. Outside, Ball. Launches it. Mavericks with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 27.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Charlotte has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
56 seconds left in the third. There's Ball with the three. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 11.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
There's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here is Miller. The Mavericks making the shot. Ball feeling it out a bit, and he converts the layup. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Pass to Randall. Back to Jackson Davis. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 16 rebounds. Knocked loose. Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Good work there as it goes. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And so it's Dallas, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hornets trail by 17. We've got Trace Jackson Davis. Mitchell is out there with Williams. And it's Kamare in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Simpson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Covered by Smith, and it's in there. 33 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hornets trail by 21. Pass to Hauser. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the three.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he makes that one.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He knows every possession is critical now. Mitchell against Smith. Over Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Mavericks leading by 23. Offline with his three. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's good.
You can see they're trying for higher percentage looks here in the second half. A strategy they hope will help them close ground.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Here's Hauser. A three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
outside, ball. Down low. Hauser the pass to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And that one drops for him. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And for Smith, I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty more nights like this.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Miller. Again, the Hornets score. Mavericks leading by 17. Covered by Miller. Here's Jackson Davis. Dallas again missing.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Bridges finds ball. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Covered by Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 35.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Knocked away. Here's Boozer. Moves back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The free throw good from Boozer. Randall's checked in for Dallas. And the Hornets making a change here. And so Boozer nails them both. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Randall outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
Julius Randall taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. Hornets trail by 15. 1:41 left in the game. There's the 3. And again, the Hornets missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup. A 1-0 record against the Hornets.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside, here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Dallas moving the ball around. Off target from 3-point range. And it's the Hornets with the ball, and stolen by Williams. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Got that bucket in no time at all.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
throws in another board.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.